Well, hi there. It's another Sunday afternoon, and I'm recording this hymn here for you. And it's not a bad looking day today. We started out kind of rainy, and now the sun is starting to shine, and it's actually warming up. I kind of wore a long sleeve shirt for early this morning, and I don't need that one now. Anyway, want to do a song written by a fellow by the name of Buddy Greene. And Buddy, I had the pleasure of actually chauffeuring him when he came up to Canada to do some concerts. Now, some of you will know Buddy Greene because maybe you watch those Gaither Homecoming videos, and Buddy's the one that plays the harmonica so well. Now, for those of you who don't know him that way, you will all be familiar with the Christmas song, Mary Did You Know? Mary, did you know that you're right? And well, Buddy wrote the music to that song. And his friend Mark Lowry wrote the words. Buddy wrote the music. Buddy doesn't have to work another day in his life. Well, Barbara Streisand recorded that song. Anyway, and I know that Buddy will sometimes even listen to these little songs that I do. So, Buddy, if you're out there, God bless you. If you ever get a chance to meet Buddy Greene, he's just a beautiful man. And I just count it a real privilege to know that, well, I don't know, in a group of 20 or 30 people, he would still be able to pick me out and still remember my name. I'm pretty impressed with that. Anyway, but if you want to hear some really, really good music sometime, just Google Buddy Greene, and you'll find all kinds of great stuff on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. All right, so Buddy did a song a number of years back actually, and it's called "He Will Listen to You," and so I hope you're blessed by this. When the weight of this world crashes down on you, God will listen to you. When the sky turns black and your thoughts turn blue, He will listen to you. He will listen to you, always listen to you. He understands how His children feel, and He will listen to you. When a river of tears cannot be contained, God will listen to you. You're like a drowning man in the pouring rain. He will listen to you. He will listen to you, always listen to you. He understands how His children feel, and He will listen to you. God will listen to you. When the light explodes in a world gone wrong, God will listen to you. And your heart beats strong with a grateful song, He will listen to you. He will listen to you, always listen to you. He understands how His children feel, and He will listen to you. He will listen to you, always listen to you. He understands how His children feel, and He will listen to you. God will listen to you. And when I was thinking about doing this song, I was thinking about some words. Actually, in Matthew's Gospel, he quotes a lot of Old Testament passages, a lot of passages from the Hebrew Scriptures, because he was writing to people who were very familiar with these Scriptures. And he was wanting them to know that all throughout this Old Testament, you'll find all kinds of stuff about Jesus, the Messiah. And I have read these words to myself, oh my, countless times over the course of my life, because I get a lot of comfort from them. And they come from Matthew. Well, Matthew 12, he's quoting Isaiah chapter 42. And he says, "Here is my servant whom I have chosen, the one I love, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out, until he has brought justice through to victory. In his name the nations will put their hope. And as it says in Isaiah 42, it says there, that bruised reed he will not break, smoldering wick he will not snuff out. And it says he will not falter or be discouraged until he establishes justice on the earth. And the reason I read these verses over to myself is that, I don't know, you ever felt like a bruised reed? Right? You think about a bruised reed, just and how easy it would be to come by and just snap that off, right? Like a dandelion. And how many people have done that to you? Oh, well, I kick you when you're down, right? Or a smoldering wick. You think of a little candle that's got a little bit of ember on it. Oh, it's so easy to just stuff it out, right? But he will not do that. In fact, Jesus will come by when you're feeling like that little smoldering wick. If you got a bit of life left in you at all, he will just, fan that into flame. Come on, little flame. Come on. Come back to life again. Right? Or that bruised reed. Hey, I've got a stick. We'll put a stick up here, tie you up here, and you can grow once again. That's the way he is with us. And I was just thinking, elsewhere in Isaiah, in chapter 55, where he makes this great invitation. He says, "Come, all you who are thirsty, come to the waters, and you who have no money, come buy and eat. Come buy wine and milk without money and without cost." Well, when do you hear people tell you that, right? You don't have to, plant your seed and put money into my ministry and we'll send you a little vial of real authentic water from the Jordan River. No, it's free. It's free. It's the free gift of eternal life. And so in Isaiah 55, I was just thinking about these words to leave you with. And it says, "Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call on him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake their ways, and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord, and he will have mercy on them, to our God, for he will freely pardon." And someone who had the weight of the world on his shoulders, well, because of his own sin, in fact, a fairly significant sin in the life of King David. And in Psalm 51, as he pours out his heart to the Lord, he said, "You do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings," right? You can go to church every day for the next 50 years, right? That's not going to do it. He says, "My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. You, O God, will not despise." I don't know. You ever feel like that smoldering wick, so easy to snuff out? You ever feel like that bruised reed? Oh, I hope somebody doesn't just come along and just write me off somewhere. No, seek the Lord while he may be found. He will listen to you. May God richly bless you on this day.